Mason here, live now, on the road, on the way downtown Saint Augustine, Florida. Another brilliant day, another brilliant adventure, as always. Making progress, sometimes slow, yet always steady. Time waits for nobody, right? Still, we progress and transcend and move ahead as necessary. However, you may be in a process where you have been resisting some things. So I imagine those things are coming up now, and they're speaking to you in ways causing you emotions and feelings and states of being that you attempt to neglect and not be, and leave your own sense or frequency, neglecting your own heart, your own will. You must recognize all the times you have done this, because there's all this stagnant energy that is just excessively backed up. So I ask of you to process these things and be with yourself in these feelings. They're coming up because they want to be released. And until you can process this data, all this stagnation that you put on block, you know, you're not going to be able to have space for anything greater. You can't limit yourself by your imagination. Imagine, if you write down the word imagine, there's a cute little neuro-linguistic thing I like to look at. It says, I'm a genie, okay? That makes me super happy. I just ran over something that doesn't make me happy. It's okay. It made me like grind my teeth a little bit. That's how like nerve-wracking for me that was. I was like, my personal space. Okay, so I will tune into a little bit of a live commentary now for those of you who are completely impatient. Another bright sunny day here. I'm totally covered in like castor oil and essential oils, just attempting to like keep my mood and my cells like regenerating and happy and progressing. Oh man, so much commentary. Jeez. T-Money! Hey, that's like the best, Danielle! How about D-Money? T-Money and D-Money. Watch out for the DT! Stop it. You make me pop. I'm popping, I'm slapping the mat. Oh my god. Nice, Danielle. Yes, nice to see you. Bear with me here. I'm multitasking here. I'm trying to get to a tarot reading. I got an appointment. I got my skateboard this time. I'm not gonna slack today. I got like 3 more videos coming for you, but other than that, we're pretty caught up. I'm in the process of letting go a lot of quote CRAP, right? Like things that I no longer need, that are still like valuable because it costed energy and like sometimes monetary things, right, to get these things. So some things I will be selling. I'm very selective what I'm willing to sell. Like sometimes I don't want to wait, right? Like I would rather just give it to someone who's gonna like really love it than just like wait around to get the money. So like I know it's sad, and then like shipping and just all that just makes my brain hurt. I'm just like, I can't even. I'll just no. So that's just my personal resistance to the process. Everyone has their own choice of resistance, right? You don't have to do the job you told God you're gonna come do, right? I just use that as an example. There's all kinds of different narratives and stories, and sometimes people get stuck in different narratives that they want to believe. Like I love to use the example of the high school sweetheart. Like, oh my god, how we want to believe that one guy that has always been there, or girl, that has always been there, that they're the one, story, right? Like, oh, how we can like fight ourselves with our own narratives, like all the times. Like how many times has like the devil crept into you type thing and told you that like some kind of negative story that just pisses you off, or like stunts yourself from being yourself, where you dim your own shine because the devil tells you like, no, they're gonna think you're weird, or no, don't go there, oh no. All right, story. That's your ego. That's the fear. That's the devil coming in, right? Like the shadow, the negative. That's all born of fear. There's so many branches of fear, like self-doubt, guilt, shame. Come on, give me some more. What's the negative stuff? Disbelief, ignorance, And how about intelligence used to hurt people? Okay, I mean, there's a lot of different levels of this. That's why that shadow work video is so important. Thank you so much for the donation, Danielle. I just had to like get all that out as fast as I can. Try to stay focused on these parallels. I know there's a lot of other commentary coming in. However, I definitely want to channel some of these things. I'll do my best to basically pay attention to you, but if you're not paying for my time, please don't have expectations of me. Okay, I'm paying the price of my life and my time. And some of you want me to spend my time being miserable because your misery wants some company. But you don't want to pay or invest any type of energy in you getting better? Ha! Ha ha ha! Ha! No wonder why you want to be alone. Or like, right? Or no wonder why you're stuck being alone, because like you can't even handle your own frequency, your own energy. You got to learn to control. There's only one thing in this life that you can control and own no matter what, that nobody can take from you. It's the one thing that you're taught to know absolutely nothing about, and it's your body, your bioelectromagnetic generator, right? Your toroidal field. Look that up. T-O-R-I-D-A-L. Toroidal field. It's like literally your heart's energy center. And if you're lying and hiding how you feel, like certain people are gonna feel that, and some people are like conduits. So like instead of you feeling like that, I'm gonna feel like that, because you like feel suddenly better when you're around me, because I actually know how to process emotions or energy in motion, while you want to neglect yourselves and yourself. Jesus, I'm like a mother over here, like, bah! Just caught my own, I call it my fruit basket. I'm giving this to my good ethnobotanist friend, Finka Michael, because I'm releasing a lot of items, because I'm putting out the intention out there of releasing a lot of weight, basically, energetic weight that's been in my aura, things I've been holding down that have just been grounding me, not allowing me to be in touch with myself, because I'm so focused on this or that, or this story attached to that item, and this or that. And I'm just working with Feng Shui right now. I don't know if you know who I am. I'm TCM, Trina Christine Mason. TCM also stands for Traditional Chinese Medicine. Okay, I love traditional Chinese. Okay, so like I'm really into acupuncture, herbal medicine, Feng Shui. That's kind of definitely my thing. I'm like, who wants to? I just had to reject a call. I'm sorry, Donna. I can't right now. I can't. I love you. I just need some space. Some much needed space and grace. Yeah, so I'm like in this horrible yet awesome, beautiful transgression, releasing all of these things, making space for something greater, something that I can't even imagine. You know what I mean? And like that right there, that's the only way that is possible, right? To imagine, you have to idea, forecast. You can't get so stuck on controlling things though. Some people, they don't know what love is. Some people think that they love somebody, right? But then they want to like be with that person all the time, and they don't care if that person wants to be with them or not. All they care about is that they have that person. To me, that's not true love, because if you really loved me, you would want me to be with who I want to be with, and who's going to make me happiest, right? Who I say, not who you say that you know is best. How does that say that you love me? That sounds like you don't even know how to love yourself. You're trying to get me still under your thumb. Let's look at you, bruh. Seriously, like that is just, I just get so triggered with some of these readings and all of this like so obvious stuff to me, okay? And it just like breaks my heart, because like I consider myself like on the path of healing, and therefore I kind of guess I'm a healer, because all healing is self-healing, and I've done like a lot of self-help, a lot. Okay, that's all a Swami is, right? Someone who has become a self-master. A guru is G-U-R-U. It's where you finally master yourself, your selves, your feelings, your being. And just how long have you neglected and denied yourself? That's all I ask of you, to go within. Like, it doesn't cost you anything to just pull over and like go within yourself and be like, hey, I'm really upset about that thing that happened when I was 13 years old. I know my dad's dead now, or like whatever story about your parents, or whatever attachment story. Like, you need to talk to yourselves, self. You need to get back in touch with you and not deny and respect everything that's coming up. Respect the being. Respect the calling, right? There needs to be a deep understanding. You can't support something if you can't stand under it. Neurolinguistics. Like, these are just basics for me that have, like, been, like, my pillars that have, like, really helped me out. And yeah, maybe I could use some strengthening to my foundation. However, if you ask me, like, I feel like pretty good from my mindfulness and sadhana. Oh, you guys, it is so busy for a Monday. Holy, is it because it's Easter week? It's Easter week. Oh man. Oh God, excuse me. I'm just an empath, and I just process, like, oh, way too many people. Oh Jesus, help me. Be with me today, Jesus. Yes. Yikes. Yo, the train is full. Oh my God. Oh jeez. Oh, Trina wasn't expecting this. She was just expecting to come and work. And I can't lie, she totally prayed that she would make $200 because, yeah, she just lost a lot of money and she's trying to make moves ahead. So, here we are on this great adventure. Jesus, let's try not to die today. Not today. We'll cheat death just one more day, at least. Oh, my goodness. And, like, apologies for those of you with other, like, or additional religions, you know. Om Mata Kali, Kali Durga, Durga Kali. I do generate a lot of different, like, spiritual energy. And essentially, I call of the Most High, of course. However, that doesn't mean I don't ever process negative stuff, you know. When you do this job, especially, like, when you're a light worker, what do you think's happening? I'm going to the darkest places there are, and I'm bringing the brightest of lights to clean that up, okay? And, like, yeah, I'm a soul cleaner. Like, what's up? I come with plants and rocks and henna tattoos and sometimes lipstick and a skateboard and a car that I call my Juggalo-mobile. We'll come to you. You buy gas. You fund my flight. You support me. I support you. Pay it forward. Equal balance. Equal energetic exchange. It's a currency. If you pay attention to money, did you know money is all about water? Everybody on here that's on me for I am an aquaphile, straight up, money is all about water. The flow, the income, the dam, the stock. There's all kinds of essences. All right, let's see how long I can get some privacy before my space is invaded right now. Let's see. See, post up. Okay, I don't think we need this much air conditioning anymore. All right. Hey. Yeah, you like the hairdo today? I got, like, this really awesome hair clip I got from like my old boss, Beata. Yeah, we got some crazy hair today for sure. I'm like, all my sparkles are falling out as well. It's time for more. However, that requires going to South Florida and a minimum $50 fee. It's like $3.50 a strand. So I always get, like, if I'm gonna drive all the way down there, you know, we're gonna get mad glitter. And then, like, I've totally been obsessed with henna, but everything's, like, washing away. And, like, of course, I was like, Trina, how blonde are you? Like, of course there's no canvas here, right? Because, like, Trina, she'd have to, like, really, right, it'd be, so everything's, like, this way. Oh, but I can't even lift my leg that high, bro. Nope. Not gonna happen. I'm like, how about this way? Hey. I got some Shanti. I drew my alien girl, like, on me twice. I got my eyeballs that I love. I'm also messing around with actual classic henna. I mean, as a child, I can't lie, I was really into bloodletting, or, like, cutting, or, like, lancets, or, like, however you choose to language that, or tattoos. It's all the same thing. We just cut ourselves and we just put ink in there, right? So I wanted tattoos in my childhood head. I was like, oh, girls and guys with tattoos are so hot. Marilyn Manson, brainwash, right? Like young influence through my my cataracts, right? And so henna was kind of like a way to play without you know, full committance. Like, my fantasy before, like, I have a bunch of, like, tattoos that were supposed to be type thing. I wanted a shark, like, right here, and then the fins to come here like this, and then, like, the tail, like, right here. It would be a great white. And then there would be, like, a possum that would have its tail right here. And then, like, it'd be hanging upside down all cute. And then I wanted Tank Girl on my inner thigh with her like this, like, boot in your face. And those were, oh, my first tattoo idea ever was the idea of getting Vision Quest on the back of my neck from Morton's List for any old school juggalos. Whoop whoop, Shane, fat dog, whoop whoop, whoop whoop, whoop de whoop, whoop whoop, whoop whoop, whoop. We got some race car driver family in the house, some juggalo family in the house. We got some sensitive family in the house, okay? I see y'all. And then, yeah, if you're gonna make demands, like, you know, we could do goal, like $50, we'll play with hair. Like, leave me alone. Like, chill. Yes, it's cool that you know American Sign Language. This is ASL, American Sign Language for ILY. This is yellow. It's also a Hawaiian handshake because the guy was missing the fingers, the king. Sunny day. It is so sunny. It is so hot. Like, I'm dying. I cannot wait to get outside and go for a skate. I will be doing readings downtown today. I'm also available for booking sessions this week. Very limited, of course. Let me focus and see what else more I can see. Thank you, Zachariah. Zachariah, bruh, where have you been, bruh? Bruh. Cha. Me and you and Tracy and everybody needs to go, like, hang out and, like, if, like, God, I'm so mad at Graham and, like, God, Zachariah, you need to come to town so we can kick some bungie hole together and tag team and do some magic tricks. Like, yes, 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 yes. I miss you being that cheerleader, bruh. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, God. All right, let's see. Hey, Shane Lake. Hold on. A lot of things are getting, like, buried. Buried. Aw. Ha. You're funny, William. Will.i.am. Danielle, I'm glad you got it. Hey, Bloody Z, 2 weeks, red dress. I've never been to a dress, bro. Let's go. 2 weeks. I'm like, I don't even know if I have a red dress. Oh, I got a red dress. Okay. Aaron. Hey. Nice. I mean, sometimes I'm like, do I read these out loud? Because, like, some of them are just ridiculous and yet beautiful. Some of them are hilarious. Some of them are magical. Some of them are flattering. Like, thank you. God, the commentary. Oh my God, I just realized, so the income so far is $26, and, like, 26 is 8, which is also my birthday, and 8 is, like, my magical number of, like, unconditional love and just, like, never ending, constant service and seva, all that good stuff. I'm sweating. I need the AC. Hold on, I'm dying. Let me catch up. I'm trying to catch up. Yes, Zachariah, super animated, super balled up energy. I cannot wait to skate. As I stated, I haven't been doing my yoga as hard. Like, I've been kind of gentle with myself. However, I just took an Epsom salt bath. I've excessively drowned myself in essential oils, particularly frankincense and rose oil. And, like, yeah, I've kind of gotten obsessed with the alchemy of essential oils and working with plant medicine, okay? Like, I can't lie. And I can just tell you from my own personal experience, like, if I feel like caca, then, like, I suddenly do this or brush my teeth with this essential oil or whatever. Okay, I'm sorry. I know that might be weird for you. Also, under the armpits, like, you guys, you put on, what do you say, like, deodorant with aluminum and you stop yourself from releasing toxins, right? Like, don't do that. Like, I put on essential oils because, like, did you know that your genitalia and your armpits absorb 100% of whatever you put on it? So, like, I'm putting things like apple cider vinegar or like baking soda, essential oils. I love to make oils with food. I know that's weird. Like, I'm working with avocado oil, castor oil, like, because, like, you do not want to put propylene glycol on your skin. Propylene glycol is, like, in everything. And I cannot stress, like, how much I want to, like, beat you up and tell you don't do that. And then when I stop complaining is when I stop caring, right? Because if I didn't care, I'd be like, fine, just cheat on me. Yeah. Go ahead, talk to whoever you want. Do it, like, right? Or surround yourself with toxic people. Smoke cigarettes. Drink horrible beverages that you know is horrible for your gastric intestine system. Or am I gonna complain and throw things at you and be like, please don't do this? It makes me upset. Like, it makes me hurt to see you do that. Stop that. I know that might not be what you want to hear, but that's true love to me, bro. Whoa, what is this? Hey-oh, I hear ya. This is not a wise space. Just so you know, if you want to pay for a private session, please never pay via live stream, because YouTube does take a cut of the income resources, and I only get paid once a month, okay? So, like, rawr. I mean, like, I love YouTube. I love YouTube for these opportunities, and that, like, I can do that, but I need to learn boundaries. And yeah, your currency is different, so, like, I need to learn math, I guess, or, like, I don't even know what to call that. Foreign exchange currency. Excuse me, I have no idea, okay? I'm being honest. However, what I will do for you right now is I'm going to give you some live channeled energy to you specifically before I get running, you know? Let me clear and see what I can access here. I'm glad that you were paying attention to everything that I said this morning in our personal Facebook chat, okay, Vivek? I believe, like, you are doing such extravagant work, okay? Like, I am deeply moved by your sadhana, your personal sadhana. Excuse me, I'm sorry if that's not even the proper word to use for that, but to me that is like, it's like your relationship with just you and God, and it's just you doing your yoga, trying to become one with yourself, and, like, understand that you are not separate, and that's just an illusion. I'm glad you understand. I also have, that rose quartz. It's at the house. God, you're making me question everything, the way that your spirit and your energy signature just shows up, and just how much you teach me. Okay, so that's why I was saying earlier before that all healing is self-healing. What you don't realize is when you, like, anyone that says that they can heal you, please run away. That is like a red flag or yellow flag, purple flag if you like diving and you want to talk about dangerous marine life, okay? Straight up, it's just watch out, because that is not true. The truth is all healing comes through you. You have to allow permission for someone else's energy to enter you, type thing. Like, when you do Reiki, you have to give someone permission. You understand? Like, and it's an energy signature thing. Like, you can say, fine, Trina, I give you permission to do Reiki on me. But then when I try to, like, come see your aura or tap into you, like, there's a big black block, you know, like they're usually black or a dark purple. It's like like obsidian protection. Yes, okay, so it's kind of like that. And that's why I was trying to channel to you earlier about you opening your heart and being able to, like, control what you make. Like, you can be like, man, I'm really obsessed with this one person or this thing. I want this one thing, right? Like, we have, like, this big hole, like, in our, like, it's it feels like it's under here, right? It's, like, locked in. Like, our ego really hurts or whatever. Like, we're just like, oh man, I really wanted that to happen, right? Or like, man, my pride or whatever, right? You got kicked right in the gut. Kind of like that, and you're kind of taken back, but then you're forced to realize, you know, it's that whole thing about, I call it, or what I was taught is that it's called, the greater good for all involved, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just about me getting the person that I really want to be with. It's about, like, we both set each other completely free, and we choose each other every day, time and time again, like that, you know, like that. I'm channeling my boy Tracy, and I freaking miss him so much. I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off on so many different things. That's definitely connected to this too. Like, I can only speak from my personal experience, so I have to let you know that's the only way that I can recognize when you have stuff. So like, know that like when I call stuff out for you or whatever, just know that like I've been there, I have it too, or I've like I cannot see if I haven't been there. And same thing for you. If you want to say that somebody's got a mom that's like this or like that, or like they're like this or like that, you're like that. Okay? You say like you hate people that talk negative and that are energy vampires. You talk negatively and you're an energy vampire. Take responsibility for your own energy. Understand who you are and what you're here to do. Know your name. Know the light. Know the information. Know the side that you have chosen. You're focusing your energy every day, and they're trying like yo, I'm like just gonna give it to you like it is. I was taught this like 3 days ago. Okay, so I've been like continually paying teachers and investing my gas, my energy, my miles, right, my everything, my whole life. I'm putting all my life invested into like getting better and like they're doing this. So like I did just learn that thing, like where you tell the difference between the light and the dark. Like, literally call me autistic or retarded or blind, whatever you want to name call me, right? Go ahead. Like, I didn't know or fully understand at the time the complete difference of like yin and yang. Okay, I guess like, I'm still learning. Let me admit that too. Okay, so like, it's so complicated. Like, that's why I also wanted to do that shadow work video. Like, there's a lot of great things that come. Like, you might not like a certain thing that exists in the world, but without that darkness, you would not understand. And like, I think the lack of understanding is one of the biggest things. Let me go back and focus and channel that other information to you while I'm here and have the time. Those two branches of the devil, right? Like that's the way that she taught it to me. Excuse me, like, excuse my like violent talk or whatever. Okay. Basically the shadow, the negative, the devil, ego. Like, it's when it thinks that like it knows better than God, or that it knows. Okay. And then like it acts out and assumes that it knows, but really it's hurting itself and it doesn't even know. It's kind of like you being addicted to sugar cookies. Like, some of us, we know that it's bad, and we know Coca-Cola is bad, and like we're like, I'm gonna drink this. Like, we know that they spend millions of dollars on marketing that product towards us and putting it in our subconscious, and like, still we submit. We know that they're recording us through our telephones, and still we submit. We own the phones, and we participate in their games of AI, of Q, attacking our consciousness, and we're putting our own consciousness into it so they can feed off of us and our energies and our algorithms and be in touch with all the family lineages and ancestries that have been going on for generations. For me, it's frustrating. So let's go back. The shadow. The devil comes in uninvited, straight up. This fear voice. I'm not good enough. I can't go there. Oh my God, this. Oh, what about in the future? Oh, no, worry. All that. That is devil's shadow. It comes in, it invades you. Like, you have to fight that. You have to use your spirit and your will. You have to have a will to like not hear that story and not live out that story, not to create destruction. You have that choice to take responsibility, the ability to respond to yourselves, your feelings, your being. That's the only thing you own. That's the only thing you have control over. So it's up to you to really pay attention to yourselves and yourself and your being. Like, if your gut is all twisted up and all beat up, like, what have you done to yourself? And why won't you nurture you? Why do you value money or anybody or anything else above your state of health and happiness? Do you tell yourself that you're not good enough, or do you think that's the devil? Do you think that that's really your own voice? Do you think that's God? Do you think? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? What are you allowing yourself to think? If you choose to focus on the negative and the shadow and obsess, and you tattoo yourself with all these things that you hate and that have torn you apart over the ages, what do you think every day when you wake up you're going to see? What do you think you're going to draw more of? Do you not believe in alchemy? Do you not understand that this is going on all around us? The witchcraft that is being used against us, and it's disguised as religion, right? To democracy and control and segregation, separating everybody from each other. Like, why do you think that, like, it's 4 parts of the world? This land is my land. This land is your land. That's not true. This is Pachamama. This is Mother Earth. Like, everyone's so brainwashed and conditioned and controlled. If you had to go kill animals, you probably wouldn't eat animals. Like, no. You're not naturally going to go eat a fluffy thing. You're just not going to do it. You know? Like, that's just, it's not our natural animal being. You've been conditioned and trained in like otherwise, and you forget all that you are and who you are and like what you're here to do. You've detached from that. As a matter of fact, some of you don't even care. You don't even believe in that concept anymore. You just surrendered your soul and be like, oh, there's no soul, take it. Whoa. Like you don't even know what you're playing with, and just like it's just a big game, and that's what's happening. Like the disbelief is occurring, and that's what's gonna like drastically shift everything, right? And like a lot of people know that that's already happening. They can see the disbelief of everything. People won't even believe your own words. You won't even trust yourself. You can't even trust yourself because you can't even believe your own narrative, because you'll say one thing and you'll do another. It's all this stuff. It's all about speaking with your actions, and your actions, they say everything, okay? And then what sucks is that nobody wants to believe what anyone is saying anymore. You know what I mean? Like, they think that what they think is better and smarter than everybody else, so they won't even process or hear anybody else's stuff, and they shut everybody out. For example, let's say oh man, like I was trying to use a cheesy example. Let me try to think of that cheesy example again, like how to give it to you, okay? So it's like let's say I'm on the phone with somebody, and then like I'm playing around on my phone, I'm pressing buttons, and like I'm kind of like just waking up or whatever. So I scroll my phone, and I've been on the phone with the person for like a long time or whatever. And like I scroll up and I accidentally press airplane mode, right? And like I was just mindlessly acting. And I don't even know what happened, but obviously I lost the call. And then like the person might be thinking like all this other story, like, yeah, they purposely hung up, or like, rah, rah, rah. But really like you could tell the truth, and still they'll be like, they'll have their own story, and like their feelings are so attached to that story, even though that never happened. Like they emotionally already reacted and like treated that person as if they had cheated or done whatever they had thought they had done in a dream or a sequence, right, or whatever. And then like they live it out to be true. That's a shadow. That's a shadow. There's a lot of ignorance. The shadow is the unknown, the things that you're unconscious of, what you're not paying attention to. But when you bring light on it, consciousness, information, you recognize, you can see what is as is, instead of looking at it as what you're judging, labeling, and analyzing as. Understand? So you have to attempt to remain focused despite the opposition, and understand your own personal path, because it's only for you, and no one else is going to be able to tell you what to do, and no one else is going to be able to tell you what to do, because it's your path. And like if you surrender that dominance, that power, that strength or whatever to someone else, like what do you think is going to happen? You got to take responsibility for yourself and your cells and your feelings and your being, and respect yourself and know your own worth and your price tags. You know what I mean? Like, you might be totally undercharging for your services, and you might know that because you feel completely discouraged every time you do it, but you have a lack of belief or faith or hope or love, or you won't hold a space. You won't create an opportunity. Therefore, opportunity slips away from you because you never allowed yourself to have that opportunity. You have to create that opportunity for yourself, your cells, your feelings, to focus on yourself and inside, and process all this collective data that you've just had on hold, on stagnant, on lock. You know, you have to go within and be like, okay, like some of you, I can feel like the energy flying at me. Like I can feel some of you've got like a large filing cabinet of stuff that you just like buried away. Maybe some of you are military men and you had to like forget deaths, or like maybe, yeah, you've done some things you wish that you didn't do, or like you witnessed some people go through things that were just horrifying. Understand? So it's up to you to recognize. You have to also know that when you're on your path, that there's going to be a lot of opposition, and that it's just going to show you how much more important it really, really is for the journey. And that might be extremely difficult to accept. So like, let's say like it's really important for you to like do this diary log, or like write this book, but every time you try to do it, like some person gets in your way, or certain kinds of people, or something tempts you and lures you elsewhere. You need to pay attention. If you pay respect to yourself, your cells, your feelings, your being, you will see the story that is occurring. Yoga means to become one. Please do not assume and judge and analyze and look at things through the lenses of your past experiences, okay? If you ask the right questions, I can supply the proper answers to your questions. However, if you assume, you make an ass out of you and me, okay? I personally have found joy out of yoga from me being a professional wrestler and in car accidents and honestly just being rough with my body, skateboarding, like swimming hardcore, diving, carrying mad heavy stuff that I probably shouldn't be carrying. Like, right? Like, so yoga for me has helped me breathe like deeper and better. And I would love to show you, like through a pulmonary functions test at the hospital. I could totally make that happen one day perhaps. Depends how important that is to me, right? If it's really important to you, you'll make it happen. Otherwise, you'll find an excuse, and there's millions of great excuses, so speak with your actions. I will tune into a few live comments, and then I seriously have to get running on this ride. Haha! Yo, here, let me, there you go, Shane Lake. My dog on the loose. Watch out, y'all. I'm also gonna make Mr. Sanders in some good stuff. I personally am not really a huge fan of oatmeal. I actually don't like to eat anything out of the microwave, to be honest. People are so brainwashed and conditioned. MK Ultra, man. MK Ultra. And they're messing with the consciousnesses big time. Lucas, I'm gonna kick you in the face. Ah! Stop it. Silence you. You hair freak. I'm gonna tie my hair up. How's that sound? Go away. Danielle. Oh, hold on, I just accidentally pressed the button. Press the button. You need to understand the spiritual gifts. If you only knew. If you only knew. The Bible actually mentions the gifts of prophecy, the gifts of teaching, the gifts of healing, the gifts of speaking in tongues. It's all there. I want to be like Moroni 10:7, something like that. GTFO. I'm sure you do. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Oh, is Mr. Durst my Canadian friend? The Canadian reptilian? So I'm sure you're familiar with Revelations 9:11 and how Lucifer is just a made-up story and Lucifer is not the devil. Lucifer is actually an old Greek story where he has intimate, like, what's the professional word for that? Intercourse with his sister when she changes form into a cat, Diana, a famous witch. Lucifer also means light, and in the Vatican, the very place called the Vatican, their telescope is also called Lucifer. And Illuminati and Lucifer all mean light, and light is information. Yes, there has been incest occurring for generations, if you only knew, to keep the bloodline so pure. If you only knew the brainwashing. So enjoy your process. Thank you those of you who have sent donations and have enjoyed my 38 minutes being here. It's time for me to get going on this skateboard ride and serving downtown. Jai Bhagwan. Namaste. Peace. I love you.